Hello guys and welcome to episode 14 of my Song of Six playthrough. So it is a lovely winter's day here in the town of Castell, I believe it's called. And look at the money guys, 540k. So we got a lot of money. We have come straight back after episode 13 where I finished my services. And we really did start to expand our military by getting our training ground here up to 121, the absolute max capacity. As you can see here, I had to speed the game up. Maybe not that fast. 3 times speed. You can see we do have -2 workforce, but we are gonna have that, taken up. Because if you remember from last episode, I'm not sure if you watched it straight after this, or maybe it's been about a week for it to come out. But we have got our brand new nursery built over here, the human nursery. So that is, I think, 80 children, 85 children. So over time, this workforce number should shoot up as we get more and more children being born into our city, and then they turn into adults who can finally work for us. One thing was I looked in the previous episode at the school system, and I spoke about how our people weren't very educated, even though the university was now empty, showing pretty much everyone was educated. I was completely wrong. I read the comments, and actually, if I go to occupation, you can clearly see here education. I was thinking, well, why it's 1%? It's we haven't done anyone educated. Obviously, I told them to be indoctrinated, and I've gone on and gone on about how I want them indoctrinated. So actually, indoctrination of 68% is very, very good. What I've also just seen here is university 78. I did not know you could actually get university to go up to 100%. So I'll just set it to 100%. Let's get it back to 75 so that we have the people come out of the university. Yeah, we do have the option then if we get more people to set them to 100%. But schools are the next one, and we can see here proximity is terrible, but access is absolutely fine. The schools should be good. I didn't realise that education people enjoy, but obviously then education also means look here, it's all about like the warehousing and manufacturing jobs. So indoctrination is the way I want to go. What a lovely guy I am. So with that done, I think actually I'm just gonna let the game speed up for a bit of time, because there really isn't much more for me to cover. We're making, so I almost got up to 600k, and that's actually now a worrying point of just so much inflation. So I bought in some equipment in the last episode. You can see here 255 armor, but it just doesn't seem like my people, my soldiers I should say, are actually equipping it, and I'm really unsure why. Is it because you need it in your supply depot? So let's actually just test that. Let's put this one to armor, sword, and let's have one person working here. And then let's see. I'm going to get this as a priority 11 so we get more people here. And then let's see if we actually store the armor here, and then our soldiers come and pick it up. Okay, one thing I am going to do is upgrade our homes. So I can spend cut stone and wood. Let me just quickly get back to, I think it was definitely cut stone. I'm pretty sure it was wood. Yeah, wood. So I'm going to buy in loads of cut stone because it's really, really expensive. But I've got so much money. We were actually at 640k. My goodness. We've got so much money that actually I prefer to spend it to upgrade the houses and have less space. Because less space means people have similar access to the, close access to the proximity. So, closer proximity to these services is what I meant to say. Because if I keep building more and more houses further and further away, I have to build more and more services. So it saves a little bit of time there. And then also it means if later on I want to wall off a city, I'm walling off more people at once if there's more people living, and that's so I'll get some more cut stone in, and then I'll upgrade those buildings more. But yeah, the food, it's not really going down. It's maintaining about 5, so I don't understand that. But yeah, I'm not too fussed. Maybe it's because we've got -8 workforce. These eateries actually aren't getting everything they need. So let's up these 13 just to make sure, eateries are getting the full staff. And there we go. Now it's gone down. So we must have just had it that some of our eateries didn't have enough workers, and so the people weren't, getting. So that is all good now. Okay, guys. So it's been a little bit of time. Nothing more has really happened. Just attending around 600k coins, and just really trying to get more people in. And yes, I could open the doors to get immigration back up and get loads of new workers, but I'm trying to see how far I can go by just naturally growing the population. We can see there, a little spike says little waves of children become adults and join the workforce. So I did look up though on the internet why my troops aren't equipping armor, and the reasoning is only equip your armor and weapons when you muster your troops. So battle, go into battle, and then you click on your troops. You can go. Oh, I assume one of them is to muster them. I've never actually used this before, but oh, I think you literally just drag them. Yeah, you just drag them like that, and then for the formations. Oh, this is all very new to me. This is very cool. So you drag your formations, and then well, I assume once the battle would start, your troops actually do mobilize. But that is when they'll equip their armor. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So that is annoying because that means I have to hold armor in stock, which, while itself is fine, I don't mind buying on the armor and holding it in stock. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the fact that that armor depreciates, or in this case, sorry, deteriorates 6% per year, which is really, really expensive to maintain. If I have 3,000 armor in stock, I'm losing what, about 180 armor every month, or whatever the game's depreciation rate is, and that's 250 coins per armor. So 180 times 250. I ain't doing the maths, but that's expensive. And then you got weapons as well, so it's going to cost me tens of thousands of coins, like every month or whatever, in the deterioration. So, oh, that's a shame, because I want an army ready, but at the same time, I don't want to have to pay for the maintenance costs when the soldiers aren't even being used. So I think what I'll do is save onto that and just buy my armor and my weapons in when I'm ready to attack someone. So for the time being, it really is just about getting more weapons. So what I'm thinking of doing, guys, in this episode, I'm not sure what your thoughts are on it. Leave one in the comments if you like the idea or dislike the idea. But maybe if I just stay quiet, let the game run for 10-15 minutes at max speed, and then I can come back once some things have happened, because there's no point me babbling on about useless stuff when not much more is happening. So yeah, let's just get the city of Castel growing. Maybe do get some houses though while I'm here, because I did say I want to upgrade them. Oh, we've got a cut stone. Okay, perfect. We can actually get the houses upgraded. So 18 houses there. Perfect. I probably shouldn't be upgrading ones that far away. These ones here, perfect. These ones here, perfect. Okay, by upgrading these houses. Yes, our population problem has fallen massively. So just get all of these upgraded. Ooh! I was ready to go on. Hello, friend. We are a band of noble people keeping the peace in your area. As you know, there are evil forces out in the world bent on destruction and conquest. We, however, are lovers of peace and would like to offer our protective services. Soldiers have to eat, so we kindly ask you to ship us 80,000 and let's say 10% of your goods in order for us to keep the peace. It's quite the bargain. We wait your reply and looking forward to hearing from you within one day. Our scouts report these people have a force somewhere of around 590 soldiers with 10% training and 11% equipment. So basically, we've got brigands who are threatening to attack us if we don't pay for them. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Just as I'm building an army. Decline offer. Right, guys, this is the moment of truth. We now have a brigand army on our horizon. We've got 520 men. They have 590 men. But my guys are trained, or at least trying to be trained, very well. Their guys aren't currently trained. So I need lots of bows. Have I actually been training these guys as archers? Yeah, I have. So I need lots of bows. So let me get my bows. This is now where it's scary. This is now where it's scary, because if they come and attack me and I don't have my equipment ready, it would be terrible for me. So this is where I need to see. Okay, I need to weigh it up in my head. Do I buy loads of equipment now? Not a whole full armies of equipment, but let's say 25% of the equipment, and then just pay. Yeah, I think I do. So it'd be very, very expensive, but let's buy in some bows. So, oh my gosh, these bows are so expensive. How many bows do I need? It says I need 2,400, so we can't actually physically buy that many in. That would cost us all of our money plus Another 500k. Gosh, it's expensive. I weighed up the cost, and it is still cheaper for us to buy it in than it is for us to make it ourselves, which is just what's so mind-boggling to me. But anyway, let's buy in 500 bows. What is the depreciation rate on them? 7% per year. It's quite a lot. But let's buy in 500 bows for 206k. Oh, that's a big payment. Okay, let's buy in some weapons. I think I need to store them, guys, because we've got our depots here. I think the depots... Not. I think the depots are good places to store them. So let's... Yeah, let's just store them in the depot. So let's have our armor here. And then let's have our bows here. Weapons here. And then I'm going to have one person in each. And that should be good to go. Okay, I just wanted to double check on the internet, and no, that is wrong. Supply depots are only for the world map. I wasn't sure if you needed them for the world map and if you want to deploy your own armies. So I want these turned off because I don't actually want any armor stored there. Because if we deploy a force, it's going to be just a garrison in our hometown. So instead, I want another warehouse. Unless I can just... No, maybe I can actually just take out the stock of this one. Maybe not this one, though. Maybe a different one. No, I think it would be easier if I just make my own. That way I could have it purely for rations, clothes, swords, bows, and armor. So let's get a warehouse made. I probably should have done this a while ago. Let's get a warehouse made. And then I can get some storage space for this new equipment coming in. Okay, so there's my military storage depot planned out and ready to be set up. So let's get that set up. Yeah, I am actually very excited, even though this could be the end of us, because they could attack us, so we're just not prepared. We get absolutely flattened. This, for me, was the first taste ever of combat. I've never ever got far enough in. Actually, no, that's a lie. I had one playthrough, I think it was my very first playthrough. I did actually get raided by brigands, but they never actually raided me. They were just on the world map besieging my town. I didn't know what to do. So I think I just quit and started again to try and get better at the game. But this time, I want to take them on. If they come and they besiege my town, I'm going to raise the biggest army the world's ever seen and take them out, guys. And you'll be here for the journey, so do stick around for that. In the meantime, we're just continuing to train troops. We've got our training grounds both working at full capacity, with our archery range also working at full capacity. You can see here, though, we do have our archer platoons fully filled. Archer companies now, these are actually quite big. So the archer companies are fully filled, and they're training to get full bow skill. Obviously, archers without a bow are useless, whereas at least soldiers without weapons or armor can at least punch and hold the line. Even though they're still pretty useless, they can at least do something. So I do need to buy in a lot of bows. And actually, now this is where I'm worried. There's 2,400. 2,250. So maybe I don't need, full... What did I buy in? Like 1,500 bows or something like that? I don't think I need full 1,500. I think that's enough. Same with the weapons as well. I don't think need full. I don't think I'll be able to maintain it. What I'm going to do instead is have some elite platoons and some that aren't so elite. These guys are going to be top of the range, whereas these ones are going to be a bit more basic, let's say. So that means we only need 2,600 and 2,600. That should keep it a little bit more. Or actually, maybe I do this and have 3 that are slightly worse, and then the 1 that is really good, but it doesn't actually save too much armor. I think skill is the most important, though. So by having the really good skill, we should be just fine. Oh gosh, they have arrived sooner than I expected. Hello again. You must have forgot to pay. Very unwise. Never mind. We're gonna have to come and collect what is owed ourselves. I will see you soon. An army of rebels have been spotted there marching towards the capital. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Right, I don't think we've actually got enough time. The closest... I don't actually think we've got enough time. Let's buy 500 weapons. Let's buy 500 armor. Guys, this is actually very... Let's just maybe not spend all our money on armor and weapons, but let's just buy some of it. Okay. we need more soldiers, but we can't get people to training quicker. Can I get another point in soldiering? Yes, I can. So then we're going to hopefully train the people up a little bit quicker. You might be going into capital of the sea. Okay, this has happened sooner than I expected. I was hoping we'd at least have about 5 minutes to prepare, but no, our capital is under siege, which is terrible because that means we can't actually accept any imports. Oh, they've got 590 troops. Okay, this actually could be the end of us because I was hoping we'd have a long enough to have our imports arrive, but because we're under siege, I don't think we can accept trade imports. So they're going to take on our weapons if we don't act fast, which obviously would make them even stronger. If that happens, all the weapons just get deleted. I don't know. But I think we need to raise up the army and attack now. But the problem is, guys, we've got all of these bowmen without bows. So I can tell them to... I don't actually know. Because without any skill... yeah, they don't have any training skills. So they can't... They literally only have bow skills. And we don't actually have any bows for them, so... I'm not sure how we're going to deal with this one, guys. Guys, so we can see on the world map here... Caravan of 506 weapons and the caravan of 374 armor is actually coming from very, very nearby places. And what's more important, again, I'm not sure how the game calculates this, it's coming from the south, so it's not going to hit this northern trade route where the besiegers are. What I'm hoping for them, obviously if we speed up the game, is this going to arrive and we then get the armor, or are they just going to simply siege it? What I'm also worried about is the battle. Our morale is still at 1 times. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how these battle mechanics work. But obviously, if we get knocked out, this could be the end of the series. So, right, let's have a look at the world map. These items should be arriving right now. Bosh, let's quickly check. No. Haven't actually arrived. Is this because they need to actually arrive in the warehouse yet? This is a... really worrying. If you haven't got that equipment, genuinely doomed. Okay, guys, so I'm a bit panicked now. I don't want this series to end. I want us to have a fighting chance. So I'm hoping this just hasn't arrived. Even the caravan arrived on the map, still saying that the importable 506 storage inbound. So I'm hoping it just hasn't arrived yet. So we should get some armor, but that is almost all of our money spent. What I've done instead, built a whole new training ground. I'm not going to be able to upgrade it because I don't have the machine parts or the iron, but having a new training ground is much better than nothing. Then what I've done is turned off all the archery range because we don't have enough bows even for the archers that we currently have. So literally having the archers is kind of useless. I will have some archers. Let's say I'll have 15 just training, so we keep a little bit. But the reason I want so many workers is so that we can get our training ground made. So I've ordered in some furniture as well, but that will take a little bit of time. Just need our equipment to come in so we can finally have that. I also have obviously all my troops on melee training of 5. I'm thinking I turn those off because I don't need that as much. The level people, I'd rather have new troops coming in. I think at least. I don't know how much more effective one soldier is rather than one soldier less, but who's good. I don't know. This is all part of the experimentation. I just want new soldiers coming in to build up our army. So in fact, I'm going to turn these down. 3 of them down. So what I need to do is free up more jobs, basically, is what I'm trying. But to free up some more jobs, I'm trying to think of low priority jobs I've got that I can just take workers away from. So, give a little thing. I think of the laboratories, but the laboratories, we lose our tech, it then means we might lose random techs that are really, really important. So I don't want to take off the laboratories. Maybe something like the embassy. Archery range again, because we don't need the archers as much. Let's have a go. Okay, so I freed up some jobs, and the main one I freed up was by abandoning the university. We've now got 82 people who can help out. And look at the amount of soldiers we're getting now. Massively shooting up. Now that I told them just to stop training elite troops, just like pumping out troops, actually a lot more. For all these free workers, we can also then get our new training ground made, because we do actually have enough wood for it now. But not enough wood, sorry. Enough furniture. But let me quickly have a look. Are my troops losing morale? No, they're not. Morale's still really, really good. So I'm not too fussed about us being besieged. We haven't got the swords yet. Maybe it is because the world map, we're besieged, and so it's just not letting us take it in. Yeah, it's just like putting it on hold almost. Oh gosh, I hope that's not the case. Bread's the same as well. We're gonna run out of bread. We're just literally gonna be starved. So let's get this training ground made to get even more soldiers coming up. You can also see, yep, that's what's happening, guys. You can see it, look. None of our apples are being exported. None of our wheat's being exported. We're being starved for money. This is the proper siege. We're not going to get up. We haven't enough. That's why I opened my carpenter. I was like, we're not going to get any chairs in soon. So let's get the furniture made ourselves. So, oh, I wish you could like prioritize which buildings are built first. This is really annoying. I obviously don't want other buildings made first. Got this one. Gosh, I need new soldiers quick. But yeah, that basically means we're not going to get our armor. We're not going to get our weapons. We're completely on our own, guys. So I think we now that we know we're at a complete equipment disadvantage, the enemy need to have a numbers advantage on them. We also need to act quick. If we don't act quick, we're going to run out of money. We're going to run out of bread. We're going to lose loads of money from not being able to export our food and it all going off. We need to act quick, guys. So I am producing, obviously, more meat here. That's a food source that can help us out. But the money is going to be a struggle. Look at us. We've now got our training ground made. We've got 63 people to put on it. So we'll also get a few free people back because I can turn off my carpenter. We've got enough furniture now. So let's turn off the carpenter. And then let's get everybody training. That's 72 people. We've now got a perfect 0 workforce. This number should shoot up. I want to get a lot more people being trained, guys. We don't have too long, but if we can just get some more people, that would be fantastic. It is happening, guys. The invasion. An enemy host of 590 men have been seen gathering north of the city, preparing an assault. Muster your forces and fight them. If they reach the throne, it's over. Oh gosh, guys, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.